everybody, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. This is my first sit down video in my new place. I know the walls still look pretty bare and I haven't put up any of my wall flags or decorations yet. Still gotta do that. But you know, she's sort of coming together slightly. I didn't close the door. I'm home alone, you know, middle of the day, so I don't know. I'm still really getting used to this new setup. So I might be playing around with different areas I want to film in here. So this is the area in front of the window. I feel like the lighting looks good. So we're just gonna stick with it today, and if you have any suggestions, let me know and I'll keep playing around with it. But today, as you guys can tell from the title, I'm going to be filming a video that I typically make about every year now, and that is telling you guys all of the upcoming shows I will be going to this fall for 2022. Fall is like one of my favorite times of the year to go to shows, especially pop punk shows, because fall is just such the pop punk time. You got the flannels, you got the Doc Martens, you got that emo, like crisp feeling in the air where everyone's singing about leaving their hometowns, and it's a great time. If pop punk had a season, it would be fall, and I think that's like pretty obvious to a lot of people. But fall is also my favorite season, and so I get really excited to go to shows in the fall. You can stop sweating so much in the summer, you know, when you're walking to shows and stuff, or you're driving, whatever. So I'm really excited for fall shows. So today I'm going to tell you guys all the upcoming fall shows that I have. Some I'm definitely going to, some I might be going to. So I'll let you guys know, and without further ado, let's get into it. So these are obviously going in chronological order. Today as I'm filming this, it's August 30th. So the first show I have for this fall is actually later on this week, and it is September 4th. I am seeing Wolf Road here in Chicago at the Cobra Lounge. And Wolf Road is obviously the band, if you didn't know, that I sell merch for, so I'm at all of their shows. But it's gonna be a really great lineup. I believe Wilmette and Fluorescence are also opening, and then Keep Flying is the main band. The poster for the show is super cool. It's all Stranger Things themed. I'll put it right here so you guys can see, but it looks really cool. I have never sold merch at this venue before. Wolf Road hasn't played this venue before, so I'm super excited. It's kind of more secluded, like out in the I don't know, foyer, I guess, of the venue, like near the bar. And so that'll be cool to sell merch out there. And I'm super excited for that show. Always love supporting the homies. Next show I'm going to is actually a festival, and that is Riot Fest. That will be September 16th through 18th at Douglas Park. I go to Riot Fest here in Chicago every single year now. This will be my third Riot Fest, which is really exciting. Obviously, it's going to be incredible because, you know, MCR is headlining, so like that's gonna be amazing. I'm going to do an entire who I'm seeing at Riot Fest video because I do that every year. So that will probably be the next video I post because Riot Fest is in like 3 weeks. So look out for that. I'm gonna close the door because there's like some weird wind sounds that keep happening, and I don't know if you guys can hear that. But yes, I'm super excited for Riot Fest. I haven't been to a festival since last year's Riot Fest. It's always a blast. It's 3 days. I'm going all 3 days, and I cannot wait. The next show after that is La Dispute on September 30th here in Chicago. I forget where they're playing. I don't have tickets yet. That's a maybe show. I'm not really sure. I've seen La Dispute I think only once, but it's been like, it was like 3 years ago, and I don't know, I don't really listen to them as much anymore, but I don't know, I might want to go and see them, so I don't know about that. Let me know if I should go. Next show after that is another show I don't have tickets for, and that is Flor on October 8th at the Bottom Lounge here in Chicago. And I've never seen Flor live, so I feel like I should get tickets to this. As some of you guys might know, I got really obsessed with their album called Ley Lines. Really the last 2 years. We had a few songs on it at my old job at Journeys years ago, and I got obsessed with those songs and then got obsessed with the rest of the album, and they just came out with a new album that's super good. So Flor is really fun, very different than the other shows that I have planned. It would be, you know, I don't even call them like synth electronic pop, I guess. I don't know. I mean, Flor's great. If you haven't checked them out, would recommend, but that would definitely be like a different vibe than the rest of the shows I have. So I don't know, I think I should buy tickets just because I've never seen them. So let me know if you think I should go. Next show I have is Pierce the Veil on October 9th, so that will be day right after Flor. They're coming to the Aragon Ballroom. I also don't have tickets for this yet. I don't know if I'm going. They're opening up for I Prevail, so realistically, if I went, I would probably just go to see Pierce the Veil. But also, like Flor, I've never seen Pierce the Veil live, which I know might be a shock because I've been a fan of them for like 6 or 7 years, but they are one of those bands that the universe has just not wanted me to see. It's never worked out, and I know they haven't toured in like 5 years, right? So I'm just freaking out. I don't know how much the tickets are, and because they're going to Aragon Ballroom, it's gonna be a bigger place, and I'm like, do I want to go and pay money just to see them as an opener? Like, I don't know how many songs they're gonna play. I don't know, I'm really indecisive about this one. Also be back-to-back shows, so I'm not really sure. I feel like I should buy a ticket because I'm just gonna keep kicking myself for like never seeing Pierce the Veil. It's like, hey, you had this opportunity, you should take it. So I'm not sure about this. I don't know, I'm indecisive about that one. The next show I have is Knuckle Puck on October 14th at Bottom Lounge. So excited, those are my boys. They're opening for 4 Years Strong on their tour. They're doing like a 10-year anniversary of an album tour. And Knuckle Puck is opening along with Microwave and I think one other band that's really good as well. So it's a great lineup from what I remember. But obviously, like, I'm going to see Knuckle Puck. They're like the final opener right before 4 Years Strong. So like, I gotta be there for my boys. They're playing at my favorite venue in Chicago. It's my favorite band. Like, I have to see Knuckle Puck. I'm so excited. The show after that I might go to is Origami Angel on October 22nd. I'm not the biggest fan, but I really enjoyed their album Gami Gang, which I think was their last album. They're playing at Bottom Lounge. I don't have tickets. You know, we'll see what I'm feeling. I think it's like a pretty emo lineup from what I remember. So I don't know, this is like a if I have time, if I have the energy, maybe. The show after that I'm going to is actually the night afterwards. I'm seeing Turnstile on October 22nd at Aragon Ballroom. I'm so excited. I saw Turnstile last fall at the Metro, which if you know is a much smaller venue than Aragon Ballroom. Metro allows about 1,000 people, to be in there at once, and it was cramped. Like, the show was great, they killed it. You were able to stage dive and all that, and that was fun and all, but like, the crowd was so cramped. I was like pushed over to like the bar area because it was just like not fun. The crowd kind of sucked. And also it was too cramped and I didn't really enjoy it. So I think the fact that they are headlining an Aragon Ballroom show is great. There's also some great openers. I know Snail Mail is one. I think there's some other ones I've heard that are really good. But I just would love to see Turnstile headline Aragon Ballroom. I mean, like, obviously they're big enough. I mean, they played in like Jimmy Kimmel. So like, I think seeing them at Aragon Ballroom, they're that big now and like, I'm okay with it. And I'm hoping that the crowd isn't gonna be as tough if they're in a bigger venue like that. And I just wanna see them like on that giant stage, rocking out. I've been a fan of them for so many years now and I'm so excited for that show. After that, I'm seeing Neck Deep on November 2nd at Bottom Lounge. This was just announced. They're doing a 10-year anniversary show for Rain in July, which was like one of their first EPs. If you know it, you know it's amazing. I can't believe it's been 10 years since that EP. Is kind of crazy. They're only doing like 4 or 5 shows. It's not really a tour. They're doing, I think, like Philly, Chicago, LA, and like Boston or something, I want to say, something like that. And they added I think another LA show, and they added like 2 extra Philly shows. There's like 3 Philly shows, and a lot of people were saying to add a second Chicago date because I guess the first one sold out in like an hour or something. I set an alarm. I was like so stressed. I really wanted tickets so bad. Obviously I got them, but I was like, I had my phone ready at like the exact moment and I got them. They were a little pricey for Bottom Lounge. Like, they were like $40, but I guess it's Neck Deep, so it's fine. I saw a headline Neck Deep show last year at Radius, which is a big new venue here in Chicago out of Chinatown. I think it holds like 5,000 people, but to get tickets to see a Neck Deep headline show at Bottom Lounge, which is my favorite venue, and it's like a beautiful size, I think it's gonna be amazing. I mean, it's gonna feel like when I saw them for the first time headlining at Upstate Concert Hall in New York, which is so small. Like, it's gonna feel like that. This is probably the show I'm most excited for this fall, I think, just because it's gonna be iconic, and I'm hoping they play a lot of old stuff, obviously from that EP, but even from older things. And I can't wait to see them at a venue that small. It's gonna be amazing. The show after that, this just got announced this morning. I'm hoping to see Turnover on November 12th at the House of Blues. They just announced that this morning, and tickets go on sale as I'm filming this tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's House of Blues, so I think that I should be able to get tickets, if I'm ready right on the dot kind of thing. I'm hoping to be down in the general admission pit area, obviously. Turnover's great. I don't think I've seen a headline Turnover show in like 3 years, if that's real. The last one that I remember was at the Metro in like December of 2019, I think. And I feel like that's the last time I've seen Turnover, I think. So it's been like 3 years if I'm right about that. And I mean, Turnover is one of my favorite bands of all time. I love them. And that's just like such a good vibe for a show. I mean, obviously they're not pop punk anymore, you know, they're really chill and they're fantastic and everyone loves them. I don't need to sell y'all on Turnover, but I just haven't seen them in so long, and especially because they're headlining, and I think the last time they were in Chicago, or maybe the last 2 times, I like wasn't here or wasn't able to go or something. So I'm so excited to hopefully get tickets for this show. And then the night after that, on November 13th, I'm seeing Matt Kerekes at Beat Kitchen. That is another one that I have not seen in years. I don't think I've seen a Matt Kerekes headline show since 2020 or 2019 or something. It's been a while. I think it was fall of 2019. I want to say October at Sub T, October 2019. It was such a good show. He is such a great musician. He's like one of my favorite solo artists. He's the lead singer of Citizen, if you didn't know. I went to a Citizen show last fall, but I'd love to go to a Matt Kerekes show. I was waiting for another solo tour, and I'm so excited. He also just came out with a brand new album, which is really great, and he's playing at Beat Kitchen, and I've seen him there before, and it's just a small, intimate venue. It's just so much fun, and I just cannot wait to see him there again, sing along to those tunes, and just vibe to his acoustic stuff, which is amazing. My next show after that, I'm seeing State Champs on November 18th here in Chicago at Concord Music Hall. This was for their Kings of the New Age tour that got announced a few weeks ago. I'm so excited. They're doing a fall tour. Kind of sucks it's like a little bit later in the fall, but either way, I'm so excited to go. I got tickets for me and my boyfriend, and he's never seen a headlining State Champs show, so like, you know it's gonna be lit. And they're playing at Concord Music Hall, which is great. I think it's a good size. I was really worried they were gonna come back to the House of Blues because I've seen them there, and you know I hate that venue, so I'm good with Concord. I think it's a good size. Reminds me a bit of the Royale in Boston, if any of you guys have been there. And I don't like love the State Champs new album. I'm not obsessed with it or anything, but I love State Champs live, and I love them. They're my hometown booze. So you know I gotta see them, by the way, in multiple places, because I also got tickets for their show on December 10th at Empire Live, which is my new hometown venue that I still haven't been to. They basically leaked that that is the date for Frozen Fest this year, and I was so upset that I couldn't go last year because my finals were so late that I was stuck here an extra like week or something, and I couldn't, you know, fly home to see Frozen Fest. And so I'm really excited to be there this year. I got tickets for me and Vama. You know Vama, like we gotta go see Frozen Fest, see our hometown boys, and a hometown venue, which I still haven't checked out. She went last year. I still haven't been there. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm probably gonna fly home, obviously, for it, and then I think just stay throughout the holidays, which will be really fun. So I'm super excited for December to celebrate, you know, just being home for the holidays, but also like seeing Frozen Fest again at the new venue. I felt so sad I couldn't be there last year. So I'm super, super excited. But there you guys go. Those are all the shows I plan on going to this fall for 2022. Obviously some I already have tickets for, and then some I'm like, maybe I'll go. Let me know which ones you think I should attend. If I mentioned I didn't have tickets yet, you know, which do you think are worth it? And of course, let me know what tours you guys are looking forward to this fall. And if any of you guys are gonna be at any of the Chicago dates or that Albany Frozen Fest date, hit me up. We can meet up, we can hang out. Love meeting you guys at shows. And I just really want to hear what shows you guys are excited for this year. Obviously, I mean, Riot Fest, Neck Deep, 10th year, you know, Rain in July show. I mean, See Knuckle Puck again, obviously, Turnstile, Frozen Fest. Like, those are some that popped into my brain. And I'm so excited. So I think it's gonna be a great fall. I really didn't go to too many shows this summer, I feel like. So I'm excited to like get back into the swing of having like a show every other week, which is basically what's gonna happen. And I'm here for it. I think it just embodies fall. It's going to like pop punk shows. So I think it's gonna be a great fall. But other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.